Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu-alaikum. Jiayanu, Pakhair Agale, Ni hao, Chune Shumme, Washmale, Ohio Gozaimus, Guten Morgen, Ola, Bonjour, Privyet, Kaifa Hal, Hale Shuma Chatore, Ahlan Wasalan, Marhaba, Buna, Mucho Gracias, Swabia, Balli Kreaya. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into PTV World. You're definitely watching World this morning alongside the fantastic, scintillating, exuberant, and the very knowledgeable Miss Maheen Jaffrey, and I happen to be Shahzad Imran Khan, and we hope and pray that everybody out there is ready to kickstart their day with us. Hello Maheen, how are you doing today?
Hello, Assalamu alaikum Shahzad. A very good morning to all of our viewers and welcome to World This Morning. I hope you had fun over the weekend, Shahzad.
Well, I wanted to have fun. Thank you very much, Maheen, for asking me this question because I was looking forward to this question anyways. So imagine what happened was, so my weekend was very interesting. It was because of the fact that, one of my friends who happens to be a doctor got married in Sargodha.
Oh,
so
wow.
I actually
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. So I had to kind of travel to Sargodha as well.
You were hosting some kind of event as well.
Yes, I was hosting an event as well, and that's a very interesting story. So imagine, so I went for my friend's wedding, Dr. Zuhaib's wedding in Sargodha. Congratulations, Dr. Zuhaib, and may you have a healthy, wealthy life as well ahead. But imagine, so we did the Mehndi and then we did the Barat, and after Barat I had to come back to my friend's village, which I call my village as well. It's Mandi Bahauddin, but originally I'm from Faisalabad. So I was there, and so we love horses and we love riding, tent pegging, polo, and we always make sure to involve ourselves in such sports.
That's wonderful, Shahzad.
So we went to kind of take a good look at our horses and everything was fine. And I met a friend over there who said, sir, while you are here, we are doing an opening ceremony for something. So would you mind hosting it? And I was like, wow, yeah, that's a plus.
So it was by chance. It was not planned.
So it was by chance. And I was like, hey, you know what? Since I'm here and I would always love to seize an opportunity, so why not? So I dished my friend Valimas. I dished my friend's Valima and then I went on to host the event. And it was great. It was fabulous. It was good to meet the other peers from the industry as well. So I had a great day. But imagine, so I got back home at 3 in the night. And then I had another show on PTV Sports, and now I'm here.
Wow.
But I love my audiences.
I love your energy, by the way.
And I love my viewers. Thank you very much, Maheen. But what about you? How was your weekend?
It was good. I had rest and I spent time with my family, especially my daughter. She misses me so much while I'm here at the office, and she's always saying, Mama, when are you coming? When are you coming? I was like, I have to spend this time with my baby girl.
Yeah, exactly. And that's important. And you know what? This was for the very first time that I came across such an emotion, because my elder daughter, who's only 9 years old, so while I was leaving for Sargodha, she just couldn't stop crying. She was like, please don't go, please don't go. And imagine that I was taken by a shock that, when I got back home, so Shabanu, my daughter, she actually did decorate my entire room.
Oh my God, this is so sweet.
Welcomed me back with a welcome note and had a lot of munchies on my side table and everything was sorted. So I love you, Putter, and we hope and pray that everybody's daughters and sons, they have a great life, prosperous, healthy life ahead as well. But there's quite a lot Pakistan is doing as of now.
Yes, Pakistan is hosting the 48th OIC Council of Foreign Ministers Conference, and it is such an honor for Pakistan to host this because Pakistan has always played a very influential role in this regard in advancing the agenda of the OIC Council of Foreign Ministers.
And adding to that, Maheen, the theme of the 48th session of OIC Council of Foreign Ministers is building partnerships for unity, justice and development. And you know what? In a tweet, Foreign Office spokesperson Asim Iftikhar Sahab even said that the session will coincide with the 75th anniversary celebrations of Pakistan's Independence Day. He said Pakistan has invited the worthy guests to attend Pakistan Day Parade on Wednesday and witness the professional capability of Pakistan's armed forces and the traditional floats of all the provinces, reflecting the national unity.
Now, in a statement, Shahzad, the OIC said the session will address many topics and the activities of the OIC General Secretariat on implementing the resolutions adopted on various issues in the Islamic world, including the issue of Palestine and Al-Quds.
Exactly. And I think, Maheen, if I'm right, that the statement further even said that the meeting will also discuss developments in Afghanistan and the prevailing situation in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, obviously, so I have two news. So I first of all want to go with the Prime Minister's tweet on this occasion, and then I want to talk about, how guests are coming in and what sort of arrangements have been made as well. So first up, ladies and gentlemen, the most loved Prime Minister of our country, Mr. Imran Khan, has to say something. Let's see what he has tweeted. Let's go ahead. Please share the tweet with us. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I think it's wonderful. Prime Minister Imran Khan has warmly welcomed foreign ministers and delegations from OIC member states, observers, partners, and international organizations in Islamabad.
In a tweet, the Prime Minister said under overarching theme of unity, justice and development, the OIC conference will have wide-ranging deliberations. He said people of Pakistan are honoured with your presence.
And quite a lot of foreign ministers, ladies and gentlemen, have already arrived over here in Islamabad and will look forward to a successful, peaceful OIC conference. And we hope that, whatever results or outcomes we are going to witness will have a positive impact on all of those people who are included within these OIC conferences as well. And that's what we hope for everybody as well. But other than that, Maheen, I think what we really need to kind of talk about over here is that how today it is the third test match of Pakistan versus Australia. And I need to say quite a lot as well, because you know what, imagine when we talk about Pakistan versus Australia, so Maheen, it is after 24 years that Australia has come down to Pakistan and we are loving it. But unfortunately, the first two matches weren't really a decider. So we talk about the Rawalpindi Cricket Stadium, or we talk about the Karachi National Stadium as well, National Stadium Karachi. It wasn't really a decider. But National Stadium Karachi, when we talk about it in particular, ladies and gentlemen, I think our boys showed a lot of resilience and they bounced back and they made sure that they're going to go for the win. Unfortunately, we couldn't do that. But I think Babar Azam, Abdullah Shafiq and Muhammad Rizwan did do a great job as well, where they bounced back and made sure that it's going to be a draw. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan actually lost the toss, and it's very unfortunate because Babar Azam has not been really very lucky with the toss as well. We're sharing the live images where Australia won the toss and chose to bat first as well. The pitch looks a little green as well, and I think that the ball's going to talk today as well. And imagine, so we've already got 2 wickets, which I believe it's just great. Shaheen Shah Afridi right at the start, ladies and gentlemen, doing wonderful what he does the best as well. Early on, he's very impactful and he makes sure that he's going to take wickets. And wow, it's just great. Look at them, they're performing already. Yeah. So I believe that it's, I'm not very sure because I couldn't see the TV as clearly as I should. But I think if it's David Warner and Usman Khwaja is gone already, that's a good news. But the MCR can tell me if it was David Warner or Usman Khwaja who's actually gone back to the dugout. Well, I think all we need to do is just pray that may the best team win as well. But ladies and gentlemen, now I think it's about time, because even we have international guests today.
Yes,
and we would like to be in conversation with them. Imagine a lot of Pakistani musicians, artists, actors. So Ahad Raza Mir is actually going to feature in a Resident Evil film.
Oh wow,
and
that's
then
great
there were news, rumors, it's not just confirmed as of now, that Humayun Saeed Saab is actually going to feature in The Crown. It's one of the most amazing series as well, but we're still not sure about that. So imagine that a lot of artists, because when we talk about art, Maheen, art does not know any boundary, right?
True,
and art does not know any language, and it's just about how people will kind of receive the content you're creating. And these days, ladies and gentlemen, content creation is a lot of competition.
And even when you don't understand the language, Shahzad, you see Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, the Japanese used to worship him. True. There was a language barrier. Nobody could understand what he was singing. But I mean, just as you said, art has no
and there was barriers. One more reason, Maheen, as well, why the Chinese or the Japanese you mentioned, because Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan actually looked like a Buddha to them. Which is why, and everybody used to sing. And when we talk about collaborations, I think on the top of the list, we really need to kind of talk about Atif Aslam, because he makes sure that he sings for almost everybody. May it be Hollywood, may it be Bollywood, may it be Lollywood, he makes sure that he's going to contribute towards the industry as well, and he continues to do so.
Just now, I heard his new arrival, Go, in Coke Studio. Did you
hear that? Have you heard it?
Yeah.
And it's getting already really very famous as well. But very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, we're very lucky that we've actually been joined by a musician, a singer who's actually got a fan base of more than 50,000 people all over the world. He's featured in a song with a Pakistani musician. We're really interested and intrigued to get to know him better as well, and the kind of work they are doing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're very lucky that we've actually been joined by, his stage name is Montego Scott. Hello, assalamu alaikum, good morning.
Assalamu, good morning.
How are you, Montego?
I'm very fine.
It's a wonderful stage name. Thank you very much for joining us all the way from Nigeria, and it's wonderful to host you.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel I feel lively to be on the stage.
It's great.
like-
So did you ever think while you were growing up that one day you will actually get a
Yeah.
chance to be on our show?
yeah, actually, yeah.
It's wonderful. So
Yeah.
what brings you to Pakistan?
Yeah, actually, I came to Pakistan for business.
Okay.
Actually, so along the business, right? 2012, I started music.
Okay.
Earlier, so but like.
So
there
this
was
music
some
kind of
stage-
happened, or you just planned it, and the business
No,
was the priority?
From the start, when I was in the primary school, I loved music very
Alright.
well, which I started music when I was a little younger.
So you even studied music?
Yeah, no, not that I studied music. I did it on a free will with
Alright.
my friends, so we started music.
So why rap?
Yeah, rap is what I like most because
Rap is a part of your culture, and I think rap is a part of every culture now these days as well, and
Yeah,
everybody
true.
wants to rap, and we
Yeah,
make
yeah,
sure to
ra-
do so.
rap is the best for me. Like I find it difficult, like for singing, like to tune the voice. I find it more difficult.
But
So-
we will definitely make sure that you perform for our viewers as well. But before, I think what we really need to do is let's get into the basics. So you always wanted to do music. You started your music career back in 2012, and you wanted to rap. Well, when we talk about rap, so there are a lot of genres in between one genre as well. So, we talk about rap, there's melodious rap, there's purposeful rap, and then there's rap, where just people want to make sure that
Yeah,
they kind
right.
of show off their speed and the scale of how they can do it. So what kind of rap were you focusing on, and what kind of music was loved back in Nigeria? Even though that I do have a few Nigerian songs on my playlist, to be very honest, and I love them. But what kind of music is being loved back home?
Yeah, actually, Nigeria like hip hop.
Hip
And
hop?
Afro as well. Nigeria
Yeah.
is like made of Afro, but hip hop as well. Like when we are growing up, we used to follow like Ricky Ross, Lil Wayne. We fall in love with their style of music. So that was Nigeria like rap, but not that much.
All right.
But actually,
Okay, I get that point. So, while we talk about rap, I think we really need to mention the big names over here. So let's start from M. So Eminem is one of
Eminem,
those people who is actually considered as the god of rap as well. We really need to talk about Dr. Dre because of his compositions. We have seen a lot of people coming in. We need to talk about 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, Tupac,
Yeah.
and all of these people have contributed to the rap industry at a time where rap wasn't really very welcomed.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
for you to kind of get into rap, where did you took your influence from?
here from my side, like Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
And Ricky Ross.
Yeah.
See, now I enjoy Lil Wayne rap and everything, like the parables in his rap, the lyrics. That's what kicked me. So like,
Exactly. And in addition to that, while we're mentioning all of these names as well, I think we really need to talk about Lil Wayne. We really need to talk about this new guy. This new guy is wonderful. And if I kind of catch his name, I will definitely share it. But now you said, so what we have established is that you people back home love hip hop, and you always wanted to be a rapper, and you want to make sure that you kind of share your messages throughout the
So
world.
tell
with
us
your music.
something about your writings. What do you write? I mean, there's an old school hip hop where they write about politics and culture and
Or life.
society, and now they say there's a mumbling kind of era. So what do you
It's
do you
not a
write?
mumbling era, come on.
I just heard this. Of course, this is what people say. This is a This could be a
Yeah,
misconception.
it
of
is a
course.
misconception.
Yeah. So what could you tell us about your writings?
yeah, my writings goes like about life and the way that people live and the
Yeah.
things we do and everything like the hood life, something like that. So I talk about life, but I go sometimes on love, but
Yeah.
love is not of my like.
Oh,
And
that's
in
not
addition to
important.
that, I think I just remember because while I was listening to your music just last night while I was traveling back home from Mandi Bhaudi, so it kind of did relate with DJ Bravo's song as well. Bravo, DJ Bravo. It was good. So why don't you sing a few lines for our audiences as well
Yeah,
in
that
46
would be
different countries?
great.
Please
Oh,
go ahead.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say.
let's slay.
When they hear I try to hold me down, I run to the stand. The top get tired in my hustle, double hand. Bunny 50 centigrade, hustle got me really sweat. I don't wanna give it up, nah, nah, nah. I don't wanna give it up, nah, nah, nah. Hustle stick is starving, sick, we can never give up. Bunny 50 centigrade, hustle got me really sweat. Searching to the goggle, looking for a bubble gobble. Fresh enough to brighten up my battle, stand it up. Fresh enough to brighten up my battle, stand it up. I don't wanna give it up, nah, nah, nah. I don't wanna give it up, nah, nah, nah. They take the street from Brazil to survive. The gifts that cost I refuse to buy. About face for demons, sending her out, keeping my sleep. Picture that. Head at the rest of the head, in the hands on the back of the chest, but they give me the ground with a lot of respect. And they lose the great. Made me the stronger, the flicker, the monster, the posture, the hands of the deck. Hands of the deck, hands of the deck. Made my mama pray for good. Never made her happy. But I bet with a new band. She we understood.
Wow!
That was
Don't give up.
incredible.
Nah.
That was incredible.
Yeah, exactly. It was incredible, and I think, Mahin, it's about time that we kind of talk about the collaboration back home over here in Pakistan as well. And I have a couple of other questions as well. Why not in your native language and why in English? But before you answer that, we actually need to head out towards a short break. Once we will come back, we will certainly ask you these questions, and we will talk about your collaboration over here in Pakistan. So Pakistan and Nigeria coming together just because of music. Wow, what a wonderful one. They're warning. We're going for a short break.
Stay tuned.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for staying with PTV World. You're definitely watching World this morning alongside Miss Maheen Jafri, and I happen to be Mr. Shahzad Hassan Khan. And with us over here in the studios, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Nigeria, we have been joined by Montego Scott. And he was rapping earlier. We were talking about his music. We actually wanted to ask about his collaboration over here in Pakistan. So let's dig that out. Montego, so you collaborated with somebody over here in Pakistan, miles away from Nigeria. How did you figure out, first of all, who you're going to collaborate with, and how did you capitalize on this opportunity?
Yeah, actually, when I was working in the studio, that was when I met Hamad Nadim. I listened to his music, and the voice and everything is very good in it. So after my first song, then I told him, can we collab at the studio? He said, yeah, sure, we can.
Why not?
So I made a song with him, and really the song was like very good. Everyone that heard it, I loved it.
Yeah.
So that's why. And after then I met Alistair Aven,
Yeah.
which I did one song with him as well. So they're very good in it. I love their voice.
And it's great. And, you know, talking about Alistar, so Alistar, if you're watching this program as well, you know, he composed one rap song for me too as well.
Oh.
I think he's brilliant, and he's one of those younger musicians who's got quite a lot of scope. He's composed for Ali Zafar as well. Yeah. And he's doing a wonderful job, not just Ali Zafar, I think he's even composed for Daniel Z. And in addition to that, so I have a simple question. So Why not your native language and why English?
Yeah, because when I was doing music, I want to do music not for only one people or like I want to do music for the whole world.
For
Yeah.
the whole
So,
world,
so
yeah.
that they can hear, understand the lyrics and everything and feel the love in the music. So, right in Nigeria, like actually the part of language they use in music, they value most.
All right.
Like, it's like Yoruba language, which I don't speak.
At all?
Really. Yeah, I don't speak at all.
You can say a few words, no?
Not really, not really, unless they teach me, and then I was. Actually, I made few songs on that language, but I was
All right.
told.
I'm sorry to stop you over here, but we really need to move on towards the breaking news and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we definitely have Montague Scott over here, all the way from Nigeria, in the studios with us, who's recently just collaborated with our Pakistani pop
artist.
star as well, Hamad, and they're doing a wonderful job so far. But towards the end of this segment, I would like my wonderful co-host to ask a question.
So, Montego, tell us about your future plans. How do you plan your future, and who would be the next artist you would like to collaborate with?
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm thinking high. Like, I have many artists on my mind to collab with, but actually, here, just that's like a secret.
No, that's like a secret. It's all right. So, no,
Yeah.
okay, the one in the pipeline, do not tell us about that one, but who do you wish to collaborate with?
Yeah, I pray one day, if possible, for me, for Lil Wayne.
Wow,
Really,
for Louis.
yeah,
Wow, well, that's
yeah.
great. But Montego, so towards the end, what we're going to do is, so you're going to start rapping, and then you throw it towards me, and then I'll rap, and then we'll bid you a farewell. All right. So first things first.
That would be lovely.
We certainly are glad that you were here, that you've taken our time to come down to Pakistan all the way from Nigeria, collaborate with our artist. And we want to wish you best of luck for your future.
Thank you
So
so
thank you very much. And whenever you
Thank
have a
you.
next release,
Thank-
even if it's in Nigerian local language, I think you're always more than welcome over here at PTV World's platform. We would always love to welcome you.
Thank you
So
so
let's
much.
take it away. Let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
It's interesting.
Would that beat? Oh,
No, just like that. Yeah, go ahead.
okay. I'm falling for you, baby. I need a better shoes, like a bridegroom. I need a better suit, like John in the wedding. I need a pepper soup. It drives me crazy. I put my seatbelt on top of the game. I'm like King Khan. There you go.
Circle revolves back. You can see Kasayat is black. You broke your back, but Dada, your brains got your hold. Till the time you don't fold. Anonymous scold, Dada, you be making gold.
Oh,
Hey, you
got
guys
this
are good.
hidden talent, Shahzad. I didn't know that.
So thank you very much, Montego Scott, for being with us.
Thank
Lovely
you
to be
very
in
much.
conversation
Thank you so
with
much.
you.
Thank you
And
so much.
we would always love to welcome you over and over again. So make sure to
Thank you
take
so
our time and join us over here in Pakistan, in the PD World Studios as well. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually heading out towards a...
Short break.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Yes, 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 ladies and gentlemen. We certainly do love to be over here for our viewers, and especially Maheen is very excited, putting in a lot of effort every single day, making sure that you get that vibe of energy.
The fresh
And
morning
Maheen, you're doing a
energy.
great job. I really need to say that in front of
Thank
our
you.
audiences.
Thank you so
and
much
you're
for
a
that.
brilliant soul and a brilliant human being as well. But without further ado,
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, I
let's not
think
delay.
we certainly need to talk about this wonderful human who's over here in the studio. So imagine I joined PTV World back in 2013 when the entire PTV World was formed, and we got to work with this very wonderful news producer who then went on to have her own business. And ladies and gentlemen, she is absolutely doing wonderfully well. She has her own concept of 99 Crafts, where she's making a lot of products and making sure that she's going to be one of those women in business who can really turn the things around. And she's certainly doing that, making sure that she's going to produce these products over in Pakistan. Well, that's still something to ask, but I assume that when we talk about 99 Crafts, obviously everything is made over here in Pakistan and then sold to people all over the world. And that's the kind of business women we need over here with us as well. So without any further ado, we're very lucky, ladies and gentlemen, that we have actually been joined by our ex-news producer and now the owner of 99 Crafts, ladies and gentlemen. She happens to be Ms. Hijab Rashid. Hello, assalamu alaikum, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Have it changed a little?
Not at all.
Not at all. Thank you very much for joining us. Wonderful to have you. And
It was such a surprise to know that you were working here. I just
Yes.
got to know.
Yeah, I was one of the pioneers of PTV World.
wow,
That's so
it's
lovely.
great, you know, and it makes the two of us. So it's
Yes,
wonderful.
yes,
But you
yes.
know what? You didn't really stop with pioneering, and
No, yeah.
which is why you went on to do your own business, alhamdulillah. So now you have your own business with the name of 99 Crafts.
Yes.
Please tell us a little about it.
All right. I was a media person, and when I left, there was a long gap
Why did you leave?
because family.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You
was
were
making
expanding your
family.
family?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Then I had
Mashallah.
kids and all. And then when my kids grew up, I knew I have to do something now because now I have time.
Yeah.
And this is something we came up with, me and my husband. A huge shout out for him being a supportive husband.
What's his name?
Muhammad Rehan.
Rehan Bhai, thank you very much for
Welcome.
supporting your wife, and it's wonderful to see such amazing men who are actually every single day supporting their
Supporting their
wives. You've done a great job.
Exactly,
It's absolutely
exactly. But I really wanted him to accompany me here, but he
all right.
couldn't make it.
Must be a little shy.
No, not at all. He was a little busy. Yeah. Actually, the thing is that he himself is a pro businessman.
Mashallah.
But me being new in this business, he wanted to make me to take the lead.
All right. Wow, that's
It's
wonderful.
your decision, take the lead. And he followed my lead. Okay, you know, you do yourself and I'll see what you can do.
And it's amazing, and you know, we certainly need more people with this mindset as well. But you know,
Exactly.
I seriously want to stop you over here, and it's because of the fact. So when you yourself said that you know he's a pro businessman,
Yes.
and alhamdulillah, so I'm assuming that he was already doing wonderfully well in his
Exactly.
life, and you guys were all sorted. Why do you think that there was a need for you? You could have relaxed, chilled, and be like,
Exactly.
hey, you know what, Rehan, it's your responsibility. Do whatever
Exactly.
you want to do. I
Exactly.
seriously
That's
do
a
not
very
want to
important
work.
question.
Yes. So why? What pushed you to do something of your own?
See, this is one of the cultural limitations that we women face in our society.
Yep.
When you want to do something on your own, you want to do something productive, people usually say the same thing. अच्छा खासा शौहर कमा रहा है, तुम्हें ख्वार होने की क्या ज़रूरत है?
True.
So
See,
how
but
did
people
you
don't-
deal with these kind of comments right when you were about to start something that in your mind was big?
Yeah.
A supporting
then why did you
family.
start?
A supporting family. Supporting family is
That's a
very,
huge
you know,
factor.
yeah. But extended family, you know, इसको क्या ज़रूरत है करने की? But we knew that I have to do something
True.
on my own.
True.
So we came up with this idea, 99 Crafts, and we named it on Allah's 99 names.
Mashallah.
And this is the best and the genuine product, the type of leather
Yeah.
that we are making our products with.
Wow, wonderful. So do you
And-
make 99 different products?
No, not yet, not yet. We
Okay.
will definitely, inshallah, expand our range of products.
And how many products do you have as of
Well,
now?
we have ladies' wallets in two different designs and
Yeah.
8 different colors.
And we have them over here on the table as well.
Yes.
So would you mind explaining to us a
Yeah,
little
of
bit as
course.
well about the
Of course.
quality and everything?
Of course. So
They
this
look
is
amazing.
This is our high clutch.
And I know which one I
clutch.
want. Yes.
Yeah, this is our IBA clutch. And the main purpose of making these wallets is that if you see, look at them, they don't look much spacious. But when you open them, your mobile will fit into it.
Wow.
See?
That's what
Your
my mother
car
wants.
keys will fit into it. If
Yeah.
you are wearing lenses, your kit will fit into it. And then it has zip
quite
that will
spacious.
never ever it'll never, you know, stuck anywhere. And then it has a hook which you put over here.
lovely.
See, and then you can hold it in your hand.
Wow, it's
It
wonderful.
hangs in your hand.
Hijab, why?
Would you mind tossing it to me?
Of
Because
course.
I might not be able to stand up. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm good with catching, yes.
All right,
So,
so-
ladies and gentlemen, imagine. So, now I'm going to tell you one thing. So, imagine obviously over here we do have a lot of card space. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4,
12.
5 different
Yes.
compartments.
Your
And then
mobile
over
can
here
fit in.
you can even have put in a lot
It
of
has
cards.
12 card
And
compartments.
Ammi, if you're watching, that's
5.
the perfect wallet you want, because my mom always loves a lot of compartments. I don't know what she
Yes.
wants to do with them.
I
See,
think
there is a compartment outside as well. If you turn it around,
Oh, yes.
and there is a lot of leather inside. If you open it, if you open the zip, I have the same one over here.
Hijab,
I'll
there's a
just show you.
question.
Oh yeah. So there's
See,
extra
there is a
space.
lot of space over here. So we ladies, when we go somewhere, you
Yeah,
know, we just
need
want
a lot
to
of
take
space,
off our
yeah,
earrings.
for our
you know.
earrings or.
So this is, I
things
call
like
it a
that.
safe pocket. It has a lot of space.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And you can put everything. You know, it's just like a Bermuda Triangle.
Exactly,
Things
and
goes
these days-
inside it, and they don't.
And these days it's all about plastic money. So nobody's keeping real cash in their
Exactly,
pockets.
exactly.
As far as you're paying taxes, but otherwise, people might have a
So
lot
there
of
is
money at
one
home.
more thing that this is the game changer. Okay,
love
we
this.
call it Magic Wallet. This is
Thank
our
you.
signature wallet. So the thing is that in the wallets we try to dump different things. So the money goes here and there, and we can't even figure it out. कि 10 रुपए का नोट कहाँ, 100 रुपए का कहाँ. So what you can do is, well, I have this over here.
Sure.
So for
I
example,
think I
this
got
is your
the
money.
idea, and this is what
Yeah.
I
You put
need
it
the
over
most.
here. If you can take a closer shot,
Yeah,
you
we
put
can
it
take
over
a closer
here.
shot, yes.
You close it and you toss it, turn it around, and there you go. Your money goes inside.
Wow.
Oh.
See? And if you have any other paper, you can give it to me. I'll
That
show you
is
another one.
so
It's
See?
just
important.
fantastic.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's like a magic trick.
It's that's why we call it magic wallet.
Wow.
And it has this is elastic, so
Yep.
it doesn't mean that you can put a limited amount of money
Cash
cash
or-
inside it. You can put as much cash as
That's
you want.
lovely.
And then it
what
has
about on
6.
the outside?
It has 6 compartments outside.
Oh.
So all my cards can
1,
fit
2,
in.
4. Sorry, 4
It's a
compartments.
kind of
outside.
multifunctional
It's a
mini wallet.
multifunctional. So what you can do
lovely.
is, so see, look, I put
Now if
another
I have to,
money,
get my
and
money
you
out.
just toss it around, and you can just take it out.
No, but now when I have to take my money out, do I still have to flip it?
Not at all. You just have to see your money is
have to
inside
open
it.
it.
You
It's
just
a
have
wonderful
to
product
take it out
design.
like
How
this.
did you come up with this?
Yeah.
I
Like,
haven't
it's an
seen it
innovation.
anywhere.
Wow.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it anywhere. How did you think about it?
Well, we researched a lot.
There was
Wow.
a
We
thing
researched a
called
lot.
magnetic wallet, and it kind of resembled this one, but
Really?
it was online, and
Yeah.
it had magnets in this, but it didn't have this kind of functionality.
Yeah,
So this
See,
is
this
brilliant.
is very convenient, and it's hit among working ladies, among college students, among university students. We
Yeah.
are getting orders for this one and this one a lot. So what you can do is you can put this one inside your wallet, and
a
your cash is
combination,
safe
yeah.
in the Magic wallet,
Yeah.
and rest of the stuff is safe
Goes
in your IBA wallet. And there you go. You're good to
I think
go.
it's
Wow,
wonderful
lovely
because you.
job.
It's compact.
I think
It is.
everybody
It's
needs
a
it.
lovely
For anybody
innovation.
who actually wants to put money in with a magic trick, you can certainly have it. But let's come down to the cost of it.
Yeah.
So what you told us was that it's pure leather.
Yes, it's
So when we
pure.
talk about pure leather, does it really come from cowhide?
Well, yeah, we have different sources.
All right. So
It's-
halal
I needed to
sources, of
ask
course.
something.
Sure.
Why did you, thought of starting this in leather specifically? Why leather? Why not anything else?
durable.
Because it's durable. Yes, it's durable, and I personally love leather products.
Wow.
And when
Good for you.
yes, I personally love leather products, and in Pakistan there is not a very the concept is not very in right now
All right.
among ladies to use leather products,
Yep.
So I want to make this thing very common in the market for ladies, and the basic purpose of 99 Craft is that we want to bring chic colors for ladies in the market.
That's lovely.
And
That's
for the gents as well.
We don't
So
find
this
much
is-
colors in the market for ladies.
Exactly, in leather especially,
Yeah,
because
leather.
the dyeing takes a lot of effort.
That's where the
Oh.
real woman talk has started, ladies and gentlemen. They're looking for chic colors. Well, wonderful.
Yes.
You have another one.
Yes, so this is the men wallet, and this
Yep.
is chocolate. We offer them in 3 colors: navy, chocolate, and
But I'm
brown.
excited about the color variations for females.
Yes, of course. We have olives, we have pinks. If you can go to
Wow.
our website, the viewers will go to our website and they can see we have reds, we have
Can you
baby
also
pinks.
please share the link
Wow.
of your website?
I already did for the producer.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
sure
That's
he's going to.
And you can even share it with us over here while we're
It's
talking. about it.
99crafts.com.
Exactly. So
Lovely, that's
99crafts.com, ladies and gentlemen. She will be exhibiting all of her products on the 2nd of next month. Is that
Yes,
true?
it's going. I'm working on exhibitions because the main purpose of doing exhibitions is that people don't really get the concept of the leather and the quality of the leather by only looking at the picture, because
Okay.
currently I'm working online. So I really want myself to get out of my comfort zone and go into the market and show people
product.
what the product is.
Yeah.
So I did an exhibition 2 weeks ago, and it went so well. The response was beyond my expectations. So
Mashallah.
now I'm doing another one in on the 2nd April in PNCA by Happiness Bazaar.
Lovely.
Yeah. So
So what are your strategies for marketing? Like, what do you do basically?
we do it on social media, and then we do exhibitions.
Other than social media?
Exhibitions.
Okay.
Exhibitions. Now, I think let's come down to where everybody might be interested in listening to the cost of these
course.
amazing wallets and purses.
Yeah.
And everybody wants them.
Shahzad
You
is
know?
getting for free.
No, I don't know. I mean, if she wants me to pay
But
for it,
there's
I'll
a
pay
special
for
package
it.
for you. You're an old colleague. It's okay.
No, it's perfectly all right. Thank you very much for being so gracious. But what I certainly wanted to ask was that for people who are actually watching us today, and they can order it at 99crafts.com as well.
And at people, it's beautiful.
How much
the
do you
quality is
think
amazing.
this purse will cost?
This one is for $35.99.
This one is for $35.99, which I believe is very affordable.
It's very affordable.
And it's going to stay with you lifelong, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
You throw it in water, you go for adventures, do whatever.
Exactly.
This is pure leather. You know, it's not going anywhere. So 3,590 rupees for the rest of your
It's
life.
very
I
economical.
would certainly love to do that. What about men's wallet?
This one is for $21.99.
$21.99.
That's
Wow.
And this
More
one is $19.99 only.
See, so
Wow.
I
Yeah.
always tell people in my family that boys always spend less and
Yes, of
women do
course.
spend more.
Yeah, that's I agree.
Because
with
we
you.
have more colors, more
Yes,
designs,
because
and
we
more
love
variation.
shopping.
Yeah, and it's great. So wonderful, you know, and we really want to wish you best of luck for your
Thank
future
you.
endeavors as well. And it's great to see somebody as a budding entrepreneur who actually happened to be a
And
colleague,
that too in Pakistan society.
just like
Yes,
us
of
as well. But certainly towards the end, I would want to kind of want you to share your challenges. You know, you might have faced a few challenges in
Yes,
between.
yes.
You mentioned about your extended family. No hard feelings, ladies and gentlemen. And
No, not
obviously
at
needs
all.
to
Yeah,
be on
of
their
course.
journey.
It happens everywhere.
I want
Yes.
to add something.
Sure,
to
sure,
that.
sure.
If we want to start something, especially with the women in Pakistan, the first question that we get, whether in the extended family or the outsiders, तुम करोगी? तुम ये करोगी? Now, this
तुम
is
कर
the-
सकती हो?
हाँ,
Are
तुम
you
कर
going to do
सकते
it?
हो?
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
please
like
go
that.
ahead and share
And they
your
make this
challenge.
face as well. Are you going to do it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes,
so,
I did it.
Family support.
Yes.
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
And we are here, but with family support. Family
Mashallah.
support is very, very important.
Especially husbands, I think.
Especially
that-
husbands if
that
you're
is the most
married,
important,
yeah,
yes.
and you know the in-laws and your other
Mashallah.
family, everything. My parents, my in-laws, everybody was very supportive.
Where
and,
did you
know,
find
every-
your challenge and how did you deal
See,
with that?
I would like to talk generally, okay, not about myself
okay,
only,
fine.
because so
Not
that
specifically,
everyone
yeah.
can relate to it, okay.
Right.
So I generally believe that the first and the foremost challenge that especially lady entrepreneurs have to face is the financial limitation.
Yeah, true.
Because whatever you are starting off with, you need a certain amount of cash in your hand, whether it's a handkerchief that you have to you
Absolutely,
know,
I
see?
agree, I agree.
So the foremost, and then mobility.
Yes.
मैं अकेली यहाँ नहीं जा सकती, तुम अकेली वहाँ नहीं जा सकती, तुम उस बाज़ार में अकेली जाओगी, you know, mobility, and then motivation, of course. And then I would like to say that education is very important. And by saying education, I don't mean that academic or economic education. You don't have to learn A for apple, B for ball, C for cat. You have to learn A for assurance, B for
Brilliance.
brilliance, and C for creativity.
Yeah.
See, from education, I mean, especially for entrepreneurs, you need to learn creativity, determination, and you need to know how to face your challenges.
And I would love to add
And
an S over here as well.
So take risks.
Yeah, that's very
See,
important.
without
Take
that
risks.
Calculated risk. You know,
Exactly.
we're
Without
not
that,
talking
you cannot
about
go anywhere.
checking the depth of the river with both the
Exactly.
legs as well.
Exactly.
But I would want to add S with A, B, C as well, where you really need to be street smart with business, ladies and
Exactly.
gentlemen. And I believe it's imperative, important, and pivotal. So thank you very much,
Thank you very
Hijab, for
much.
being with us. It was
Thank you
wonderful
so
to be in
much.
conversation.
Same
And
here.
especially, you know, I feel really very happy for somebody who was actually working for another organization. All of a sudden now she's giving opportunities to other people.
Yes.
Many more years of successful life ahead with business and husband and kids as well.
Inshallah.
And thank you very much, Rayan bhai. Thank you very much to your in-laws, to your mother-in-law, to your
absolutely.
father-in-law,
That's
everybody
right.
My
out there as well.
parents, my brothers,
And your
sisters,
parents,
really
obviously,
big.
you know,
Family support.
that's
And my
something.
kids.
And my
Of course,
kids.
your
Exactly.
kids,
That's
yeah.
that's something, you know, when we talk about our parents, obviously we think that, you know, it's going to happen anyways.
Oh, of
Right? But
course.
when we talk about
Yeah,
in-laws,
yeah.
you know, it's by luck that you
It's
get
by
good
luck.
in-laws as
Of
well.
course it is.
And not that I'm saying that, no, you know, God forbid there's any other challenges according to that as well. But thank you very much once again.
Thank you very much,
It was
Hijab, for
impressive to
joining
be in
us.
conversation with you today, ladies and gentlemen. Earlier it was with Montague Scott, and now it was with Mr. Hijab as well. People doing wonderful work. And every day we want them to be here to make sure that you draw inspiration from them and do something of your own and create opportunities for the other people.
Yeah, same here, Shahzad. I would love to say that irrespective of the gender and whether you're male or female, you're a person with an idea. Go forward and make sure that every day you're chasing your dreams.
Wow. So till the next time, look after yourselves. 1, 2, 3. Good morning.
morning.
Thank you.